Today I'm going to be showing off the website for Edisto Blackwater Boogie. We actually designed the logo and all of the marketing materials for the Edisto Blackwater Boogie. We fully custom designed and custom built this website for the event also. There's a lot of fun features on this website. What I'm going to be highlighting today is a fun effect that we did in the background of this website, and I want to show you a little bit of how we actually did that. So you can see in the background there's different images fading in and out, and as you scroll down the site the images keep fading and keep rotating. The color changes. It's a nice smooth gradient as you scroll down. In the background, the images you can see are things like an image of the night sky over the Edisto River. There's some camping images. Here's a picture of the river itself. There's an image of someone playing guitar. There's an image of somebody playing the drums right now. There's some camping pictures. All things that were pretty relevant to the event, and it's also just a nice, soft, subtle background effect that gave a pretty fun pop to the website. Another thing on the website, like I said, as you scroll down, there's a color gradient throughout the page. Once you get to the footer of the website, though, there is another cool graphic touch. So in the footer, this is a vector image outline of the tree line at the Edisto River. Above it shows white, and you get a cool cutout effect of the tree line over the images showing in this image slider. This was a lot of fun to work on. This was accomplished with a mix of CSS and JavaScript. If you don't know what CSS is Cascading Style Sheet. It's a sheet of code that you write that tells a website how you want it to look. It's everything, it's the colors, it's the shapes, it's the hover effects, everything that makes a website look pretty, basically. So first I'm going to show off how that image slider was actually built. So how does this website know what images to pull, where to pull, how to show it, how to display it on the website, everything like that. So I'll scroll back up to a section you can see the pictures a little bit better. So first we need to tell the website where to get the images. So you can see here, this is the JavaScript that we used to actually make this function. So all of these pictures are listed here. We have 13 different pictures that we used in the background. So we make a list of all of the images. These are comments that I wrote that explain what this is doing. So now we need to shuffle them randomly. Another cool feature that we added to this website is every time you reload the page, the pictures are going to be in a different order. It keeps it from being static or from you seeing the same thing every time a visitor goes to the website for a new time. Just a subtle touch that we added. So we wrote this code that tells it to shuffle randomly. The next thing that we needed to do is tell the website what to do with these pictures. So we set a placeholder on the website to insert all of those pictures on the page. So this is called a div. It's basically a placeholder box that I called home slide. It's inserted at the top of the web page. It's not a code that you actually see. It just gave it a placeholder to create a background. And then we added more script that loads all the figures on the page and sets the animation delay. So it tells it to every 4 seconds, it'll change to a new picture. And it slowly loads. So it's 2 seconds of loading and 2 seconds of fade out. And the 2 seconds of loading starts when the previous picture fades out. So you've always got something on the page, and it's just a very slow, gradual transition. We didn't want it to be distracting, but just something fun and pretty on the page. So you see in the footer, like I said, we have this cutout, we have a background, and it still shows the picture. So how did we do that? If you were to dissect the code on this, you would see a line right here. This top section is a picture that is the same color that's the background of this area. So it looks like it's one seamless thing, but it's two completely separate elements. So to have a picture displaying in the background of a picture, it's kind of strange. The way that we did that is we set a style that makes that color have a transparent overlay effect over the image in the background. So basically it turns that picture into something that is slightly see-through, so you can see the background, and it blends seamlessly in, like I said, from this area that is just an image that I created in Illustrator to this area that is just a box with a colored background. So that is what we wanted to show off for our Web Wednesday. Just fun little extra things that we can do on our websites that make them pop and give it a wow.